The former ISI chief Javed Ashraf Qazi spoke to Times Now and has completely denied ISI's role in 26/11 Mumbai carnage.
It's all nonsense. Hadley is in captivity. He can say anything just to get out of the case himself. So I don't believe a word of what he is saying because he is not a free agent. After all, he is a state witness. He has been given immunity. He has been promised immunity if he can pin down the blame on somebody. Obviously, ISI seems to be the target. So I don't believe a word of what he is saying. It is known he's been saying this for a long time, and it makes the least difference because you feel bad if you are guilty. And I have no doubt that the state had no involvement. While I don't deny possible involvement of LET, but state or ISI definitely had no involvement in it.
Our country has always maintained from the day one that Pakistan is involved in this attack, and it is an attack on an independent sovereign nation. But it was always denied by Pakistan. We were not taken seriously by all concerned countries, especially America, where who have raised the fight against terrorism. Even European countries did not put enough pressure on Pakistan. And today I feel the time is ripe, and it is the right time for all these countries and nations to come together and make Pakistan answerable for all these acts which have been committed over here with the help of the government agencies of Pakistan.
And Pakistan Embassy in Washington has refuted the statements of David Headley in the Chicago court and said that neither the ISI nor any serving officer has really provided any support to David Headley. And Mahruf Raza is now joining us live. Mahruf, tell us what steps should the Indian government now take now that David Headley has actually nailed the ISI and Pakistan for their role in the 26/11 attacks?
That America has been involved with Pakistan's intelligence agencies in a whole lot of so-called proxy wars, such as against the Soviets in Afghanistan. And America knows every gory detail of the ISI's activities. It is for America's own personal agenda that they are not owning up to putting further pressure on the ISI and the Pakistani establishment in coming out clean as far as ISI's agenda has been vis-a-vis India. India, therefore, has to stand up and make this evidence far more popular in the global forum, far more known. India has to become much more proactive with its diplomacy, not wait for America to do its bidding. The evidence is there, the information is there, all the proof is there. I don't know what the Foreign Office in India and the Prime Minister's office is now waiting for.
In the meantime, the government sources have told your channel that the progress of the trial will put the ISI in the dock and will also force Pakistan to explain ISI's role. Headley's testimony actually confirms what India has long known about the involvement in 26/11. India's dossier contains all the facts that Headley has actually been detained in his testimony. And Mahruf is still with us. Mahruf, how do you actually see the disclosures affecting our government's stand?
I have my doubts if the government can do any more than it has shown the will to do. It has been clearly playing to the gallery every time some information like this comes out. Government sources in New Delhi turn around and say that we are waiting for the Headley trial, and even the indictment that comes against the ISI at the Headley trial is, not going to change things dramatically unless Dr. Manmohan Singh and his government speak in a unanimous voice against Pakistan as the home of terror, and as some US senators have begun to refer to it as Terroristan. Unless they were to actually pin down Pakistan and make it known that now there is the time to turn the corner.